Addiction isn't just about substances, it's about feeling trapped, disconnected, and out of control. It's about a cycle that feels impossible to break. But here is the truth. No matter how deep the struggle, recovery is always possible. Welcome back to Heart to Heart Talk with Emjay, where we help to alleviate people from things they can't talk about, help heal, and also encourages growth. And today's episode is one that hits close to home for many. We're talking about addiction and dependency. What it looks like, how it affects our lives, and most importantly, how we can break free from its bounds. Addiction is a word many of us associate with substances, drugs, alcohol, and even nicotine. But it goes beyond that. It can manifest in any form of dependency. It could be food, technology, or relationships. What matters is the cycle, the feeling that you can't break free no matter how hard you try. I want to share a story with you about Vicky, who was in her early 30s, a very successful banker. But when Vicky started using alcohol to unwind after work, it quickly became more than just an occasional drink. She'll tell herself, just one more, then I'll stop. But that one more turned into another, and then another, and then another. Over time, Vicky found herself drinking to escape stress, then to silence anxiety, and eventually it became her way of feeling normal. For Vicky, the dependency wasn't just physical, it was emotional. The alcohol helped her cope with an unspoken fear that she wasn't enough. In her mind, that bottle was her answer to everything. But no matter how much she drank, the emptiness never went away. I am not here to tell you that addiction is easy to overcome or that it can be done overnight. It cannot. But I'm here to say this, it can be done. After hitting rock bottom, Vicky decided to reach out for help. She found a support group, and for the first time, she spoke openly about her fears. It wasn't magic. There were setbacks, doubts, and days when she didn't believe she could make it. But piece by piece, Vicky rebuilt her life, and so can you. Here's what I want you to take away from Vicky's journey. Addiction thrives in isolation. Whether it's alcohol, food, or another dependency, the longer you hide from it, the harder it is to break free. The moment Vicky let herself be vulnerable, asked for support, and confronted her truth, she started her healing process. Think about that in your own life. You might not be battling alcohol, but perhaps there is a dependency that is holding you back. Maybe it's overworking, maybe it's an unhealthy eating, or maybe you're constantly glued to your phone. Whatever it is, the first step to change is admitting to yourself that there is a problem and to someone who can help. Take Tom for instance. Tom was addicted to his phone. He would scroll for hours, checking social media, responding to emails late into the night. His relationships were strained, his productivity at work was dropping, and mostly he felt disconnected from himself. He realized one day that his phone was a pacifier, a way to numb his discomfort with being present and facing his own thoughts. When John started setting boundaries, like turning off notifications and scheduling phone-free hours, it wasn't easy, my dear friend, but each small action made him feel a little more in control, a little less dependent. Eventually, he learned to embrace life without constant digital distractions and rebuild his relationships with those around him. I know change isn't easy, but here is the truth. No matter where you are right now, you have the power to make a choice. You can choose to be honest with yourself. You can choose to ask for help. And you can choose to take one step towards a life that is free of dependency. Remember, addiction isn't a label that defines who you are. It's something that you can overcome with persistence, support, and belief that you deserve better. Healing takes time, but it's always worth it. So if you're listening to this today and you're struggling, know this. You are not alone. Reach out, start small, and believe that a better tomorrow is possible. The road may be rough, but with every challenge you face, you grow stronger, more resilient, and more capable of creating the life you want. I'll leave you with this. You are stronger than you think, and you are capable of breaking free from anything that holds you back. You are not alone. There is a whole community ready to support you. The choice to break free is in your hands. Thanks for tuning in for today's episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Stay connected, stay inspired, stay strong, keep moving forward. And until next Thursday, take care of yourselves. Bye, fighters.